Budgeting. Let's be honest, money management can feel quite complicated. Like packing a suitcase, you feel everything is under control, but then there's always more to fit in and suddenly you can't zip it up. In this video, I'm sharing a simple method called the 3 Fs that will change how you handle your money. So what's your big financial goal? Keep it in mind as we dive in. Step 1. Define your income. First things first, you need to get a clear picture of your income. How much are you making from all of your sources? Main job, side hustles, freelance gigs, or even part-time work? Once you've gathered all your income sources, calculate your monthly take-home pay after taxes, and don't forget any pension contributions or other deductions. These can easily chip away at your true monthly earnings without you noticing. According to money-saving experts Martin Lewis, one of the best ways to manage your money is by having a clear idea of what's coming in each month. It might be a small step, but it gives you a big advantage. Knowing your true monthly income gives you a clear starting point for budgeting and helps you make informed decisions. Step 2. Find your financial baseline. Now that you know what's coming in, what should go out every month, your financial baseline is where you identify those absolute non-negotiable expenses you need to cover every month. Think of important stuff like rent or mortgage payments, utility bills, groceries, transportation, and insurance. Basically, all the essentials you need to keep life running smoothly. By calculating these must-haves, you're building a solid base for your budget. This number is your baseline, what you need to live comfortably without cutting into your financial security. Money Helper tells us that understanding your core expenses is essential for maintaining control over your budget because it helps you see where your money is going and allows you to plan accordingly. This is the ground layer of your 3 Fs budget. What really are they? Let's find out. Step 3. Define the 3 Fs, 3 buckets. With your baseline set, we can now bring in the 3 Fs. But before we do, have you ever felt overwhelmed by your spending choices? These 3 distinct buckets simplify your finances and help you prioritize what matters most. First, fundamentals bucket. This includes essentials we mentioned earlier: housing, groceries, transportation, and insurance. It's what keeps your daily life running smoothly and ensures you have what you need. 2. Fun bucket. This bucket is dedicated to non-essential spending on things like entertainment, subscriptions, dining out, or even that spontaneous weekend getaway. You get the chance to enjoy life while still keeping your finances in check. 3. Future U bucket. Here's where you set aside money for the future, whether it's retirement savings, building an emergency fund, or saving for that dream purchase. This bucket helps secure your long-term financial well-being. As you share funds into these buckets, ask yourself, what are my priorities? How much can I comfortably allocate to essentials without skimping on the fun? And what can I set aside for my future goals? Money highlights that balancing your needs with your wants is crucial for crafting a sustainable budget. With these buckets in place, it's time to take the next step and start thinking about what might happen in the future. Let's discuss that in Step 4. Step 4. Build an emergency fund. A vital part of your future you planning is building an emergency fund. The goal here is to save enough to cover 6 months' worth of essential expenses. I know this might sound like a tall order, but it's an important safety net. Life is unpredictable. Medical bills, car repairs, and unexpected job loss can all throw a wrench in your plans. Having this fund in place gives you peace of mind and protects you from financial stress during tough times. Many experts, including Martin Lewis, recommend starting small, even if it's just saving a little every month. Over time, these savings add up, helping you avoid high-interest debt in emergencies. Let's look at how to manage your day-to-day expenses. Step 5. Break down by month. With your 3 buckets in mind, categorize your monthly spending and keep track of where your money goes. Whether you prefer a spreadsheet, a budgeting app, or the classic pen and paper, find a method that works for you to visualize your spending. Tracking your expenses month by month not only keeps you accountable to your budget, but it also helps you spot any overspending patterns. Are you treating yourself a bit too generously from the fun bucket? Or perhaps the future you bucket is feeling a little neglected? This is your golden opportunity to adjust your allocations as needed. As you do this, fix those little habits that add up. Step 6. Pay off high-interest debt. Especially when it comes from high-interest loans like credit cards, the key is to prioritize paying off these debts as quickly as possible. Not only will this help ease your financial strain, but it will also free up more of your hard-earned money for savings and investments. According to Money Helper, one of the most effective ways to achieve financial stability is by creating a repayment plan that targets high-interest debt first. This method can significantly reduce the total interest you'll pay over time. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, consider exploring options like debt consolidation or balance transfers. These tools can simplify your repayment process and often lower your overall costs, making it easier to take control of your finances. Once you've made progress in reducing your debt, you'll be ready for the next crucial step in your financial journey. Step 7. Automate payments. Setting up automatic payments for your essential bills and recurring expenses is one of the easiest ways to keep your budget on track. Not only does this help you avoid pesky late fees, but it also streamlines your budgeting process, making it smoother and more consistent. But it doesn't stop there. Automating your contributions to your future you bucket, like monthly deposits into savings or retirement accounts, can transform saving from a chore into a habit. By removing the question of will I or won't I when it comes to saving, you're ensuring steady progress toward your financial goals with minimal effort on your part. Once the debt is manageable, it's time to make your money work for you. Step 8. Start investing. Now that your budget is stable and debt is under control, it's time to start thinking about investments. Investing is like planting seeds for your financial future. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Compounding makes your money work overtime while you sleep. According to Which Money, even small regular contributions can add up significantly over time. For example, if you invest £100 a month in a stocks and shares account with a 10% annual growth rate, compounded monthly, here's what your account could look like. Imagine what steady contributions could achieve in the long run. The key is to start, even with a small amount. Begin by setting aside a regular amount each month. With tools like investment apps and robo-advisors, it's easier than ever to get started no matter the amount, while helping you spread your risk. With time, these regular investments can help you build wealth and make your financial future a bit more exciting. This takes us to Step 9. Step 9. Maximise tax-advantaged accounts. This is about using tax-advantaged accounts to supercharge your savings. For many, the first stop is their workplace pension, especially if your employer offers a match. That's essentially free money added to your account, so contribute enough to capture the full match if you can. Beyond workplace pensions, look at individual savings account ISAs for additional growth. With ISAs, you can save or invest up to £20,000 each tax year, and any gains or interest are completely tax-free. For growth potential, consider a stocks and shares ISAs, or if you prefer safer savings, go with a cash ISAs. And if you're feeling ambitious, think of a self-invested personal pension, SIPP. SIPPs work like workplace pensions by giving you tax relief on what you contribute, which means less of your money goes to taxes now and more gets invested for the future. When you combine the right tax-advantaged accounts in your investment, you let your money work smarter, not harder. Step 10. Regularly review and adjust. Finally, budgeting isn't a set-it-and-forget-it affair. At the end of each month, take out some time to assess your spending. Did you stick to your bucket allocations, or did some expenses sneak in like uninvited guests? This monthly review is your chance to spot any surprises and make necessary adjustments to keep your finances in check. During this check-in, assess your progress toward your goals. If you're hitting those targets, fantastic. Keep that momentum going, but if you find yourself veering off course, don't panic. This is your opportunity to recalibrate and get back on track. Remember, it's all about making your budget work for you, not the other way around. Are you ready to make payday work for you? Small changes can lead to big results. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more easy-to-follow money tips. And tell me, what's the first thing you'll do with your next paycheck? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear.